This is big, breaking, urgent news. We are now seeing a major collapse of some of our biggest retailers in the country, right? We now see major announcements coming from stores like Dollar Tree and Family Dollar. They are announcing that they are near a collapse scenario and they are now closing. Over 1,000 stores will now be closed nationwide for Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. All right, this is a major announcement for them, and you are now going to see these big empty gaps where these stores used to be. And we're going to see potential more shortages as well, because when there's less stores, there's less goods on the shelf in that area. So the goods that are there at Walmart or wherever, whatever's still left in the area, those goods have more pressure on them. They have a higher consumer pressure because more people are now going to Walmart instead of going to Dollar Tree or Family Dollar to alleviate some of that pressure of these goods being bought. All right, so we could see gaps, we could see shortages, and this is the start. This is the start of this economic turmoil. We keep seeing all the record breaking in the stock market, but people in everyday life don't feel it. We're not feeling it, and now we're getting the proof from these stores. All right, so this is huge. Let's dive into this news really quick for me. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'm posting multiple videos a day, keeping you guys updated on this big breaking urgent news every single day. All right, so let's get into this. They just made this insane decision to close over 1,000 stores for Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. All right, and they're struggling. They're having massive losses in revenue, and this is a big warning sign that things are not okay, because these are the stores catering to people that are trying to save money, and they're not surviving. They're not surviving. Only the stores that are catering to high net worth people, high income people, higher income, they're the only ones that are making a profit right now. And even they are struggling as well. Everyone's slowing down. Everyone can feel it. I don't know about you guys, but gas prices have been skyrocketing the past few weeks. Let me know down below if gas is going up near you. And this is probably due to international things going on in the Strait of Hormuz, right? In the Suez Canal, in the Red Sea, the Panama Canal is under a drought right now. All these different things are being affected, and we are seeing slowdowns of the supply chain, and it's causing things to be more expensive, gas to be more expensive, and a lot of these random goods that come from China that are in a lot of these stores like Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, they are now becoming more expensive as well because global shipping has been disrupted, right? And gas prices are going up, and also inflation is going up. It says inflation rose to 3.2%, up from 3.1% last month. It says Dollar Tree and Family Dollar, it's owned by the same company, right, said they would close nearly 1,000 Family Dollar stores over the next few years as it battles merger indigestion, inflation, and store theft. Quote, Family Dollar is a victim of the macro environment out there, Chief Executive Rick Drilling said Wednesday, citing still accelerating levels of inventory loss and theft, right? It's some of their mismanagement as well, right? They're not a total victim. They have mismanaged things and missed the bag on certain things as well. But that is a major issue. These theft rings and these theft gangs that are causing hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars per year, but hundreds of millions of dollars per company per year. It says on Wednesday, the CEO said they will close about 600 Family Dollar stores in the first half of the current year, and an additional roughly 370 Family Dollar stores and 30 Dollar Tree stores in the coming years. The stores are underperforming and consuming the bulk of district managers' time, Drilling told investors on a conference call. He said the company will miss out on about $730 million in revenue on an annual basis from the closures. It says the company expects a full year sales of about 31 billion to 32 billion. All right, so 730 million in revenue loss from these closures. All right, that's a big chunk out of their total revenue. And you're going to see these holes and these gaps in these stores that you go to just buy paper towels, toilet paper, diapers, wipes, trash bags. A lot of these random little things are really cheap there. You can get them cheap, and they're going to be shutting them down. All right? This is sad. This is a collapsing of our economy. All right? And they've already wiped out all the local little general stores, all these dollar stores. They expanded them everywhere, put these other little local stores out of business, and now the dollar stores are collapsing as well. All right? Nobody can survive in this inflationary environment, in this chaotic economic environment that has been created. It says shares of Dollar Tree fell more than 9% in early Wednesday trading, weighing on shares of other discount retailers. Dollar General and Five Below both slipped about 3% as well. Right? So on the news of this, dropped almost 10% their shares, and it makes sense. Closing over 1,000 stores. This is a big hit and a big warning sign that we are seeing major struggles behind the scene that they're not telling us about, right? Because they can't just say, hey, everything sucks and it's about to crash. They can't just say that because it looks bad. They have their money invested. They have donors. They have all this stuff going on, and they can't make certain people look bad. But they have to cut stuff at the same time. They're unsustainable, they're unprofitable, and they're not making money. This is going on at a bunch of companies behind the scenes. This bust that we went through, this major inflation where all the record profits, everything from this inflation, we're now seeing the bust. We're now seeing the recession where nobody has money. Everything's too expensive. Nobody has money to eat out anymore. All right, they were mentioning the McDonald's CEO as well. He was saying nobody's eating McDonald's anymore. And he was saying that people don't have money to eat it. And he was even admitting that it's just too expensive right now for people to afford. People are not eating out. Not to mention all the health side effects of it as well that people don't want to deal with. That's a whole nother issue. But just economically, people cannot afford it. They can't eat out. They can't even afford fast food right now. It's insane. It costs $30 to go to McDonald's right now. It's insane. It's supposed to be cheap and quick. And same thing with the dollar store. It's supposed to be cheap. Dollar Tree now has $5 items, $10 items. Nothing's $1. Everything's $1.25 now. It's being taken away. It's being taken away from us very quickly. It's happening very quickly. And they need to stop this endless money printing. It's causing massive inflation and massive problems in our economy and for everyday people. Right? People cannot afford to live, especially people on fixed incomes. They're getting screwed the most right now. All right? So this is what you need to be working on. Let me show you guys what you need to work on. Right? This is what we are working on. Okay? This is how you can combat shortages. This is how you can combat inflation. All these things, growing your own food, having your own eggs, having your own meat birds. This is how you can combat inflation. And this is what we are working on. Growing your own food, growing your own vegetables, having your own eggs, eating a ton of eggs, right? Whenever we're trying to crimp some money, save some money, we eat a ton of eggs because we're always just stockpiled. We get, 5-6 eggs a day from our chicks, just from the few we have now that are laying, not to mention all these girls that'll be laying soon. And that's a ton. That's plenty for us to eat every day, right? Boiled eggs, and every few days make a big omelet or something, right? So start growing your own food. Start creating your own systems, because we're going to see more stuff collapse. And in the aftermath of this collapse, they're going to implement this surveillance grid as well. They already have it because the crime's so bad. I've covered it in multiple different videos. These face scanners are in all these dollar stores now. They have facial recognition. I've seen it in a Family Dollar before. where it has a square over your face when you walk in on the camera, and it's red or green, and then it lights up green once it confirms your face. All right, so it's already happening. That's going to be their solution to all this stuff, all this collapse, all this chaos. They're going to come in with this dystopian technocracy that's going to track and trace everything. Same thing with the internet IDs. They're allowing chaos to brew so they can come in with this system in the aftermath. All right, so get off the system now, get off the grid now, start growing your own food, start being more sustainable, even grow some microgreens, grow tomato plant on your balcony, do something, get something going, and get prepared. So thank you guys. I hope you have big blessings, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.